Hello, it's me Harley, back again for yet another video, and today I have a very important topic to discuss. But before I get on to that, I'll apologise because I am filming downstairs in my living room rather than upstairs in my bedroom because I'm trying to let my mum get some rest and have some sleep, and I didn't want to disturb her. Another problem is I've moved the lovebirds out of the living room, so I've quietened them down quite a lot, but as you can hear, they are having a whale of a time, making as much noise as possible, so you will probably be hearing that throughout the entire video. I apologise for that. So now I've got that out of the way, I'll get on to the main topic. I'm doing this video now because I have my Gold Duke of Edinburgh expedition coming up, and if I come across as more tired and worn out and just generally not very well in that video, that's because I'm not. I don't want anybody to worry about me if they watch that video and see that I am worse for wear and not coping with the expedition as well as some of the other people taking part. Now then, there's a very, very good reason for that. If you didn't know, I've been diagnosed with POTS syndrome, and that has been messing up my life quite a lot. It's been taking its sweet vengeance on me. Unlike most cases of POTS, we now know the reason why I've got it. In a lot of cases, people never find out why they get POTS or why they develop it. But with me, we've found out that there's actually an underlying reason. Just before I mention what this underlying reason is, I apologise. Some questions you may have for me I won't be able to answer because I haven't got all the information myself yet. I was waiting to do this video until I had all that information, but unfortunately my expedition has come before I've got all the answers. So we're just going to have to make do with this. I am fully planning on giving an update once I can tell you how my diagnosis is going to progress. Anyway, on to my diagnosis. What is my issue? What is causing my POTS? Well, it turns out I have a rip on my pituitary gland. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I am not good with names at the best of times, let alone when it starts getting scientific and medically, because believe me, I get lost with names. So if I do mispronounce some of these things, I apologise. But I have a rip on my pituitary gland on my brain. Now then, if like me, you have no idea where the pituitary gland is, or rather I do know where the pituitary gland is now, but I didn't when I first heard it. It's a little gland on your brain that's right behind your eyes. This gland's job is to basically control the amount of hormones and stuff you produce in your entire body. Basically, all your hormones start off by having a message sent out from here. Even if it doesn't necessarily produce the hormones, it's a different gland that produces the hormones. It's the control centre that takes it to the right area, so that tells that gland to function. This controls so much of your life, it's unbelievable. It has been causing me so much trouble. This rip also has an abscess next to it and scar tissue, all of which has combined together to cause a benign tumour. Now then, the key word here is benign. It is not life-threatening, it's just a royal pain in the bum. It's messing with basically every function of my body, but it's not life-threatening. This gland has caused me all sorts of problems. So a couple of the main ones being I've been getting ridiculously strong headaches, and that's because essentially it's causing pressure on my optic nerve. Now then, it mainly happens in this eye, but sometimes it happens in this eye, and it has been affecting my eyesight. I don't know if my eyesight is going to improve once I have it treated, but that's a bit of a mystery for the future, to be honest. It's basically been royally messing up my life. I am not a well person at all, and I thought it was easier to tell you, look, I've got this benign brain tumour, this rip, this abscess, all that stuff going on in my brain. So if I'm not well in my Gold Duke of Edinburgh, that is the reason why. There's no other way to put it. It's just, that's how it is. I don't know what else I could say really. I'm going to keep it relatively short and sweet, but that's my issue going on here. I don't know how it's going to be treated yet. I still have to have a few more tests. I don't know how it's going to be treated yet. I've still got to have a few more tests before that. Also, you may start noticing that I'm getting quite a few scars down my arms here, and that's because of the amount of blood tests I've been having. No, I've not started taking heroin and like shooting up in back alleys or anything like that. I've been having my blood taken by health professionals because we're trying to figure out what the best way to deal with my brain rip is. I've had a CT scan on it, I've had an MRI, I've had blood test upon blood test. It's going to be continuing. It looks like I'm probably going to have surgery. I'm hoping not, but it looks like that's probably going to be the case. I'll give you updates when I know more about how it's going to be treated. I might give you a video on some of the side effects that I get from having a rip on my brain. I don't even know how you do that. How do you rip your brain? I've ripped my brain. I don't even know how I did it. Great, whippy-doo-dah. But I wish I blinking hadn't. This is something that apparently I've had for a long time, but it's been slowly getting worse. And that's why basically my symptoms have been getting worse. The whole area is just being doolally. So, on that note, as I said, it's not a life-threatening thing. It's not going to have many long-term effects, hopefully. I should be able to get treatment for everything, but if I look ill, that's why. Also, by the way, I don't have a mucky chin. I have a bruise on my chin because I had a bit of an allergic reaction which has gone all the way around here and made a rash and just been horrible. So, oh god, that'll give me hiccups. So, I think that's my cue to wrap this up. Toodle pip old beans and see you in the next video. Bye!